Hey, it's David Elder, and today on Texas Eats, we're traveling all across the Lone Star State and checking out the newest PopStroke here in San Antonio on an episode you don't want to miss. Here we go. Quiet, please. Here we go. Oh, it's coming back. Oh, it's going down. No, no, no. It's so close.
Get ready to go inside the newest locally owned drive-through barbecue spot in the Alamo City.
My goodness, now that's a sandwich right there. My gosh.
Plus, we check out the food at the newest outdoor putt-putt venue on the northwest side of San Antonio affiliated with pro golfer Tiger Woods.
We have two 18-hole miniature golf courses that are uniquely designed for this property only.
And we share where to get huge pan de muerto for the holidays and where to dine at some of the most haunted places in and around San Antonio. All that and more right now on a spectacular episode of Texas Eats. Get ready to place your orders. Our first stop on today's spooky adventures at the newest spot in the Alamo City to grab some pan dulce and espressos.
Now we're here in San Antonio off Broadway near Tobin Hill to go inside of the newest bakery and cafe that's serving up giant pan de muerto, pan dulces, coffee, drinks, plus they got a full bar. Let's see what they're serving up at the newest location of La Panaderia.
La Panaderia is offering pumpkin conchas just in time for the holidays, so make sure you get out there and grab yourself some to go. They also offer a wide variety of espresso drinks from behind the bar at the Midtown location and hot bites from out of the kitchen.
Joining us now is owner David Caceres. And David, you're going to be showing us how you make the pan de muerto. Now, you have some baked off for us.
Yes.
But you're going to be decorating it.
Exactly. Yeah, we're gonna finish them.
Pan de muerto is super important for the holiday season.
Yes, yes. I always used to say it's a way to celebrate the ones that passed away, but it sounds terrible. So it's more to celebrate the lives, of the ones that already passed away, to remember them, that they are still with us.
And traditionally, these items will go on your ofrenda, right?
Yeah,
these will be
exactly.
items that you can put on there to help them have some food in the afterlife,
Exactly.
right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, you say it better.
We'll keep that one. That's the one on there. These right here are absolutely giant.
Those are the family size. So the tradition actually started with the family size,
And these ones in the front, these are more like, I can eat that right now, maybe two. I don't know. I could be dunking it over here in the cappuccino as well.
Yeah.
And you have a really fun color this year, pink.
Pink, yes.
You went pink.
Okay, this is the reason why I went pink. I saw so many different variations of pan de muerto right now. You can fill them with Nutella, whatever you can imagine. But then I remember that those ones were the original ones, like long time ago. You think about it, it looks very San Antonio.
But you're gonna show us how you actually finish them off.
This is the magic of TV. Actually, this has to be done just when they are out of the oven. So
Oh,
you
okay.
wait a little bit and they need to be a little bit warm still. So let's start with the butter. So obviously a lot of butter is always a good idea.
A lot of butter makes it better. And you just brush it on.
Yeah, just try to put a lot.
Do you feel like you're painting when you do this? Do you feel like you're doing the baseboards or something right now? Like, look at this. You got to get all the little nooks and crannies. Can you put too much butter?
No.
No. Okay.
No, never.
Say less.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put more on there. Then there we go.
Yeah. Don't be shy with the butter.
Don't be shy with the butter. I need a T-shirt that says that. Now, how many of these do you think you sell during the holidays? These small ones, the big ones. How many do you think you're going out?
On the thousands, more than 10,000.
10,000. So you need a lot of ovens.
Yeah, a lot of ovens, a lot of people, a lot of everything. Yes.
So it's not just. I mean, this is the newest location that you have here,
Yes.
and it's stunning. It's so gorgeous, and it is packed right now. And you can tell this is just such a great spot for people to come and relax. But you have the one off Houston.
Yeah, Houston. The ones that actually get a lot of orders, Broadway and La Cantera.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
this year we expect some orders here too, but Broadway and La Cantera, they are really big on orders.
You have all the best little spots around the city because you can I'm gonna get them on the northwest side. I'm gonna get them downtown. I'm gonna get them off Broadway. So you can get them all over the place, but you need to put your order in for these big ones.
Yes,
right?
yes. The best way to get them is place an order online. Which one do you want?
I'm
You want
going
the
pink.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
go
gonna go
with the
pink. I gotta
one.
go pink.
Then you start putting on top.
It's like playing with sand.
Exactly.
Oh, you go in a circular motion.
Well, I'm trying to do it like
Oh,
a little
gosh.
bit nicely.
Okay.
But yeah,
That
that's
didn't
the
work.
way- Yeah.
I saw it looking more like whimsical, and that was just more like a mess. There we go.
Shake it. There you go.
Oh,
Shake
yeah.
it. There you go. There you go.
Oh yeah. Okay. This is
This is the right way. This is professionally done.
Yeah, but look how beautiful that is. That looks like a gem. We just found this in a little pan dulce cave somewhere, and we just dug it up. Look at that thing. It's super sparkly. And I love that this is how people can celebrate the holidays out
Yes,
here.
exactly.
Remember those loved ones that are no longer with us, but we always remember them. So come get your pan de muerto. You can come get the small ones, get like a dozen, bring them to work, or you can order the big ones for the whole family as
Yes,
well.
exactly.
I love it. David, give me some elbow.
Yes.
Cheers to you, sir.
Cheers.
Like a sponge.
Today on Taste of Texas with Shiner Bock Beer, we're in New Braunfels at Krause's Cafe and Beer Garden for their Meter, Wiener, and Liters. That's right, this is a meter-long hot dog sourced locally from in New Braunfels from Randy Rust's Meat Market, and the bread is from Uwe's Bakery. And in the inside, French fries, sauerkraut, bell peppers, and then you got the mustard sauce and the Thousand Island dressing on there. Wash it all down with an Oktoberfest Shiner beer. Absolutely delicious. Comes out with peppers too. It's the perfect bite. And the beers. And then you can also get the Reuben sandwiches, slow roasted pork shanks, large pretzels with the beer sauce. Go check them out. Krause's Cafe and Beer Garden, a great spot to stop when you're visiting for Wurstfest.
Now we're here in San Antonio, right outside of the airport, to go inside of a restaurant that's known to many for serving up one of the best sandwiches in the entire state of Texas. And we're gonna go see how it gets made. Let's see what's on the menu at Rojo Pork and Bread. Joining us now is chef and owner Jorge Rojo. Thank you so much for having us out here.
Oh, thank you.
What you're known for, why people come out to this location, is the sandwich, the torta ahogada. Now that is such a special sandwich to a region of Mexico, right?
Yeah, this is the most traditional street food that you find in Guadalajara, which is my hometown. And this is the meal that you have on the weekends. Wake up with a really heavy hangover, this is what you have.
How long does the meat cook for?
Around 6 hours.
So right behind us, you have a trompo that's spinning around in circles over here. You have al pastor as well, right?
I wanted to add something representative from Mexico City as well because my wife is from there.
And you make all the bread in-house early in the morning, right?
Yeah, every day.
Well, we're gonna go to the front into the assembly line, and you're gonna show us how you prepare some of the menu items that you have, including the torta ahogada, right?
Sure.
All right, let's do it. All right, chef, so now we're behind the counter, and you're gonna start making right here the torta ahogada, and you start right here, the birote, the bread. What goes on first?
Refried beans. This is Mayacoba beans.
All right, so this right here is the product we saw in the back that you were cooking up. Now you have the meat on this side, and then if you want to get some of the skin, some of the other elements, you actually have it on this side as well. So if you want to do a mix, you can get it together like that as well, of course.
We add some meat, some buche, pork stomach with pork belly.
Okay, so you have a basket here that's already lined with plastic, and there's a reason for that. And then over here, you have all the elements that you make it look extra pretty, and it's all the accompanying bites, right? The textures and flavors.
Yeah, the texture, flavors, and color. The shredded cabbage, pickled onion, some radish, and lime.
I'm gonna destroy this sandwich here in a little bit, but it's not just a sandwich on the menu. You have other items, so what else are you gonna make for us today?
Taco al pastor.
All right, super excited. We're gonna go make some of those in the back as well, and then we're gonna come over here, give it a bite.
Jorge Rojo is an artist, and that's not only evident in the presentation of his food, but in all of the artwork that hangs in his restaurant like a gallery.
Well, my mom used to paint, and she taught me more than paint to how to look because she didn't have anyone to appreciate her art, and she taught me how to see it. Now see it from this and from this angle and from this distance. And I saw her painting all my childhood.
Though Jorge's mother has passed away, he is confident that she would be proud of everything that he's accomplished with the restaurant and his art.
And she brought me to every museum she could. And that was a really, really good experience.
Right in front of us, chef, you have the torta ahogada, and you brought out a couple different items. And what's going on with this taco right here?
Well, that's a carnitas taco called taco chilango. It's made out of carnitas. You can choose between the pork butt, the pork stomach, and the pork skin, or you can mix it as you wish. And after that, we garnish with some crushed crackling, red onion, cilantro, and an avocado cream.
Oof, what about in the middle here? Is that the al pastor?
Yeah, that's the al pastor. It's the classic pastor. We just like it a little bit more crispy than usual. And we also garnish that with red onion, cilantro, and avocado cream. Cheers.
All right, that's the bite. Bam! It's delicious, and it has a rustic feel to it. The textures of everything, kind of their own size and their own shape. I love the flavor on that. Now, the torta ahogada, this is the one we gotta try right here. Look how crazy that looks. Now this is the reason for the season. The torta ahogada, that's the bite. That's insane. And it's so crunchy, but then when it absorbs all the sauce, it becomes so tender. But it has so much body to it that it still holds together really well. This is so good, Chef. Cheers to you. You guys, Rojo Pork and Bread, a wonderful spot here in San Antonio. One of the best places that you can grab a torta ahogada in the state of Texas. You're an artist in many different ways, and you can't do it by yourself. You got a whole team out here and your wife. This is a spot.
Coming up later on Texas Eats, get ready to go inside the newest locally owned drive-through barbecue spot in the Alamo City.
My goodness. Now that's a sandwich right there. My gosh.
And next on the show, we check out the food at the newest outdoor putt-putt venue on the northwest side of San Antonio affiliated with pro golfer Tiger Woods. Texas Eats will be right back after the break. Texas Eats. Now, we're checking out what they're serving up at the newest mini golf course in San Antonio.
Oh, it's coming back. Oh, it's going down. No, no. Joining us now is Tim Galita. He's the Chief People Officer out here at PopStroke. Thank you so much for having us.
Happy to be here. Thanks for coming.
This is a beautiful day to be out here, and I gotta tell you, the food out here, it looks rockin', great bites, but it's all about the putt-putt. So talk to me about the inspiration behind PopStroke.
Yeah, PopStroke is a new miniature golf entertainment facility. We have two 18-hole miniature golf courses that are uniquely designed for this property only. We've got a playground for kids and an amazing bar and restaurant.
And that's what we got right here in front of us. We have 3 refreshing cocktails from behind the bar, different bites that you can get depending on your hunger level, right? Because you got some starter bites. You also got the burger right here that looks amazing. Now, I want to talk about these guys right here because these are grilled chicken wings.
It's all fresh, cooked in-house, a la carte, and it's super tasty.
Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Oh, good wing. Right here in the front, you said these chicken tenders are where it's at.
I throw my money on the line, best tender around.
Wow, that's big talk, Tim.
It is big talk.
All right, the honeycomb mustard. And it actually has a light breading, but it's really crispy. That sauce is crazy.
Yep.
Tim, what's going on with this one right here?
We have some delicious ahi tuna nachos over here. That's fresh ahi tuna, sliced jalapenos, fresh avocado, a little mango on top for some sweetness.
Super fresh, super crispy. That's really, really nice. It's refreshing. In the back, you have 3 different tacos right here, and it's using flank steak.
Yeah, that's our Korean beef taco. Nice tortilla, steak seared really nicely with some fresh pico de gallo.
I put some lime on top. I'm gonna go for this guy. This is loaded. Cheers, the taco. Damn, that's a great bite.
A little bit of heat, mellowed out by the coleslaw on the bottom.
You got a smash burger on the menu too.
The secret is in the sauces. We have a homemade burger sauce and a really delicious bacon jam on there.
Oh, I mean, bacon jam is where it's at. Here we go. That is delicious. The bacon jam is really, really good. Now, you gotta save room for dessert because you actually have ice cream that you're serving up here and you're making shakes out of them as well, right?
24 flavors of ice cream. We got delicious milkshakes. And if you want to get wild and crazy, we can throw some booze in there and make a nice boozy shake for you. This is our mint condition shake. It's got mint Oreo ice cream, nice little piece of mint on top. And here's our boozy one, Tequila Dreamin'.
3 different cocktails as well. And of course, ice cold beer, giraffe from behind the bar. And I love over here, you have an area where the kids can go play. So kids can hang out, parents can hang out. And it's not just the putt-putt. You also have other games that you can play when you're here too. There's screens everywhere that's super entertaining, but if you want to leave, you got to go somewhere. You can actually come back the same day and play again, right?
Yeah, what we offer is a day pass. So it gives you unlimited golf to all 36 holes as much as you like.
There's a lot of other bites on the menu, including a giant nacho dish that you have to try for the whole family. But I got to get some putt-putt in right now. You ready, Tim?
Of course, let's do it.
All right, let's do it. You know what? It's a lot of fun out here. Bring the whole family. There's so much to do. And of course, to find out more information, where can people go?
Go to the website, PopStroke.com.
And of course, follow you on social media, right?
Social media, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, absolutely.
I love it. All right, Tim, thank you so much.
Thanks, David.
I'm gonna drink a couple more beers. Maybe I'll get better. Who knows? But we got a lot more coming up right here on Texas Eats.
Coming up later on Texas Eats, get ready to go inside the newest locally owned drive-through barbecue spot in the Alamo City.
My goodness. Now that's a sandwich right there. My gosh.
And next on the show, get ready, we go on a spooky ghost tour through the Manger Hotel.
Why is it haunted?
Captain Richard King died here.
Oh, well, there you go. You already got one in there.
Texas Eats will be right back after the break.
Mark, what kind of deal do you have going on right now for this 2024 F-150 STX?
Not just a 2024 STX, best-selling vehicle in the world and best-selling truck in the United States for 47 years in a row. $399 a month on our option plan. We're going to show you the inside. We're going to show you the big 13-inch screen. We're going to show you some really nice interior and $399 a month on our option plan.
This is a great deal. This is a wonderful truck. We actually drive one of these for the show and we absolutely love it. So you guys got to come out here, check out this deal, walk the lot, and go online, jordanford.com.
Couldn't say it better myself.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Conveniently located minutes from the Riverwalk and steps away from the Alamo, the historic Manger Hotel reigns as the oldest continuously operating hotel west of the Mississippi.
Joining us now is Lee Marshall. He is a tour guide with Sisters Grimm. Thank you so much for having us here at the Manger.
Thanks for having me.
Now we're going to go on a tour inside the space here, inside this gorgeous hotel.
Yes.
And you're going to take us to 3 destinations that you've selected that have the most activity, a high chance of us seeing a ghost. Where are you taking us today?
We're going to go to the original lobby first.
Okay.
Secondly, the King Suite. And lastly, the bar.
I've been to the bar a couple of times.
Of course, yeah.
I've drank some spirits. I haven't seen any though, let me tell you. Now, so we're going to start at the lobby.
Yes.
I'm super excited because you said there's a lot of activity there.
Oh, yes, a lot.
All right, let's go check it out.
Let's do it.
Why did you choose this spot?
Over many years, many people have died in this hotel, and they tend to want to do their little peacock strut around these balconies here, and we see them all the time.
I mean, how many people do you think died in the hotel?
Oh, it's going to be countless.
Really?
I mean, really countless. And not just the hotel itself, but what was standing here before the hotel was.
Right.
Which was the battleground for the Alamo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can only imagine. I mean,
The Victorian era and Renaissance revival design styles throughout the interior act as a time machine, transporting visitors to when William and Mary Manger first opened the hotel in 1859, and to the early 1900s when acclaimed architect Alfred Giles executed a complete design overhaul.
there is a particular spirit that walks by that you've seen.
That is Sally White. We've had people actually have their covers lifted up and covered back up.
Oh man.
in bed,
I mean,
yeah.
it's nice.
It's sweet.
It's very sweet, but terrifying at the same time. We've started in the lobby. This is where you would come in, enjoy yourself. So what's the next spot?
Captain King Suite.
Ooh. All right, let's go.
All right, let's go.
All right, Lisa, now we're on the 2nd floor, and right behind us is the King Ranch Suite. Why is this an important spot to visit?
It's a very haunted spot to visit. That's why it's important.
Okay, good. But what makes it haunted? Like, why is it haunted?
Captain Richard King died here.
Oh, well, there you go. You already got one in there.
Yeah.
Put that on the books. You already got one in there.
Let's go say hi.
Yeah, let's go say hi. I'll follow
All right,
you.
right
You
this way.
lead us in.
So Captain King was known for basically handpicking a lot of his furnishings for his suite. He handpicked this bed.
Oh.
And he took his last breath in this bed.
No.
So if you rent the suite, obviously you too can sleep in this bed too.
Tell him I'm dead tired.
There was a lady we interviewed that She was sleeping. She woke up. She said it was about midnight. When she woke up, she said, I felt like I was being watched. Her response was basically, sir, I paid for the suite. I'm trying to sleep. You need to leave. And she rolled back over and went back to sleep.
You get to have a piece of history here when you're going to sleep, when you're walking around.
Yes.
It's basically like a museum inside of the hotel itself. Hey, I'm getting thirsty though. So you want to go to the bar?
Oh, yes, let's do it.
All right, so we're heading into the Manger Bar right now.
Yes.
Who are some people that have actually hung out here? I mean, it's been around since 1859.
One famous one. That's my favorite to talk about, Teddy Roosevelt.
Oh.
Teddy Roosevelt actually recruited some of his Rough Riders in this bar.
Oh, that's awesome. Right at that, right here.
Yeah, right here.
Let's go inside.
Come on.
Now we have our spirits to go with the spirits. And you have some very interesting stories about the bar here.
Yes. A while back, it was about 3 months ago, 2 ladies who were staying here were here in the bar, seated right there, and one of them picked up their phone, took a photo of their reflection in the mirror behind the bar. When they looked at their photo, there's more than just 2 ladies there. There's actually a little girl standing between them. I have a photo to prove it.
Lee, thank you so much for the tour. I really appreciate it.
Well, I will see you on the other side.
Other side, what do you mean? Lee? Lee?
David, who are you talking to?
Lee, he was standing right here. He gave us a tour.
You're alone, sir.
Coming up later on Texas Eats, get ready to go inside the newest locally owned drive-through barbecue spot in the Alamo City.
My goodness. Now that's a sandwich right there. My gosh.
And next on the show, we travel up to Helotes to go inside one of the most haunted spots to dine in the Lone Star State. Texas Eats will be right back after the break.
This right here is the parrillada plate with chicken and beef and a ribeye taco. This is a giant margarita. And you guys, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. And if you're watching at home, scan the QR code to subscribe on YouTube. Now we're gonna go inside the Grey Moss Inn, go on a ghost tour, and we're gonna see how they're making all this delicious food. Let's go check it out. Joining us now is one of the owners here at the Grey Moss Inn, Martha Valadez. Thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely.
This place has a lot of haunted history to it and wonderful food. So talk to me about the space itself. When did it open and when did you become a part of it?
It opened in 1929. Mary Howell was the original owner. It went to a couple of owners and then unfortunately had to close during the pandemic. So it stayed closed for a couple of years.
So the haunted aspect of it didn't scare you away?
It scared my sister a little bit.
I bet it did, yeah.
But not too much for me, not too much for me.
Something happened over here recently, right? Something paranormal.
Yes, it did, and we actually caught it on our cameras. We had a bartender standing here, and right behind me, you see the glassware in the back. Glass just flew off the shelf for no reason, and it was pretty scary because there, as you can see, there is no way that it could get a draft, and yeah, that was a little strange. Okay. I was a little skeptical when they told me, and I was like, no way, somebody must have been around, something must have happened, so we had to go back and look on the cameras. And yeah, there is no explanation that I can come up with. Actually, this is primarily where things kind of have happened. This is from all the stories that I have heard. So this restaurant, like I told you, was first opened by Mary Howell, and it is said that it is her spirit. So from what I hear, a lot of people feel her presence. You can't see her if you're looking at her directly, but you kind of sense it in your peripheral vision, and you see the movement on your peripheral vision.
Do you
You see?
Oh.
Actually, right before we opened, we were still remodeling and we were trying to empty our well tank when we were still on a well, and we left the faucets open to drain the tank. Over here, there was only like 4 or 5 of us, and we were talking in the front dining room, and then we said, oh, it's time to go. Can you go close the faucet? And we get back there, and the faucets are completely closed. And of course, we thought one of them was playing a joke, but everybody claims that nope, nobody went back there, and the water was closed on its own. So we attribute that also to Mary and her helpers.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think we've scared up an appetite. I'm getting hungry. And so you have a whole new menu that you're going to be showing off for us, and I'm super excited. We need to go hang out at the patio. Yes. And I probably need a drink now. Now we're at the outside dining area, and right in front of us, y'all really just blew me away. I mean, everything just looks so delicious.
I think every cuisine has some form of milanesa, and ours is this is a milanesa, and what's special about it is that we make it with filet mignon, whereas traditionally it's made with sirloin steak.
Now, if you're feeling extra hungry, body out of the plate.
Yes, that's traditional fajitas. So right here we have chicken and beef, and of course it comes with rice, and you can't have fajitas without borracho beans.
So tender, so much flavor. Now, I mean, the seasoning process cooked on the fire, you know there's just a ton of all that juiciness that gets locked in, and you can really taste it when you're taking a bite. And that pepper's pretty hot. Now on this table, because it's not just one table, y'all, you have the queso flameado. And a beautiful chorizo in there, the flavor, the cheese, everything melted and melded together. And you pull up on it, and you get that beautiful cheese pull. I mean, how popular is that one?
Very, very popular. From what I understand, guests love it because we have plenty of chorizo, homemade chorizo, and you know, with that queso, it's just really, really good. And of course, with homemade tortillas.
I was gonna say, you have the corn and you have the flour, homemade, and that's a huge indicator that y'all know what you're doing in here.
You gotta have good tortillas.
You do.
You know?
Enchiladas, and you also have ribeye tacos. If you had to pick one of these that you would try right now, what would you go for?
I'd definitely go for the ribeye tacos.
Ooh! You have the fresh tortillas on the inside. The ribeye meat is just grilled right there. And then you have avocado, cilantro, cheese on there, and another serrano. Cheers to you.
Okay, here we go.
You guys, the Grey Moss Inn, new menu. This is where it's at. Come get a little spooky tales, eat some great food, and just relax with the whole family. All right, and that's the tacos.
All right.
Outstanding. Oh my goodness.
Texas Eats is coming right back after the break.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here on the northwest side of San Antonio to go inside of a new brick and mortar location for a popular barbecue spot that had multiple food trucks here in the Alamo City. But now they have a full menu and crazy desserts. Let's see what they're cooking up at Garcia Barbecue. Joining us now is Alex Garcia, one of the owners out here at the restaurant. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you, David.
We are here inside of the restaurant. This is a new brick and mortar location for you.
Yes, sir.
You started with food trucks, and then now you've grown this and you have all this popularity, and you have the flags right behind us right here, tie back to the military, and that means something close to you, right?
Yes, definitely. My business partner, Jonathan, was in the military. He is a Marine veteran.
What's something that you've learned through this process that you would share with people at home, opening up this brick and mortar, especially at a time when everybody's struggling, businesses are closing, you guys are out here, you're evolving, you're adapting?
It's tough. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's tough, but I mean, it's something I wouldn't trade for the world. We wouldn't trade it for the world. Like, our brisket is always evolving. I'm not gonna say we have it set in stone. I'm not gonna say it's the best out there. We can always get better, but it is pretty great. So
it's pretty great.
Yes, definitely, yeah.
Now, you guys have incredible reviews. Everybody loves your stuff.
Yes,
and you got the drive-thru right behind us as
yes,
well.
Yeah, we just got the sign installed too, like last week. So
wonderful. Well, I'm going to pick some items off the menu, and we'll see you in a little bit. Okay?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Joining us now is the general manager, Noah Walker. Noah, thank you so much for having us out here in the dining room. And you guys have brought out all the goods. Alpern has just knocked it all out. And I want to start right here. The giant quesadilla. We saw this one getting made back there. And this is a lot of food, man. This is a huge serving.
Yeah, everything goes into it. We put all the love and passion into it. We make sure you get cheese, meat, make sure the portions are right. And that way, when you're getting here, you're just satisfied with everything you get.
Look at that. Dude. That's got to be super satisfying to see a product that you're a part of just make beautiful art like that.
Yeah. But it comes in brisket, pulled pork, or you can do half and half if you want to try both.
All right, cheers to you.
All right.
That's the bite.
the smokiness of the meat, how tender it is and flavorful. Here's your elbow, bro.
Oh yeah,
Man.
that's the one. That's gonna be our classic spicy aioli burger there. It's gonna be our double brisket smash patties with 2 cheese. It's gonna have caramelized onions on it and our crispy grilled onions. The metal, that's gonna be our fully loaded sandwich there. That's gonna be everyone's favorite. You get the best of all 3 meats. It's gonna be our sliced brisket, sliced per order, and then we top it off with our pulled pork, and then we slice the sausage, and then drizzled with our smoked queso.
My goodness. Now that's a sandwich right there. My gosh.
Now that's a burger.
Never gets old.
No, dude. You guys at home, this is one of the smaller boards that you can get for the platters, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So it can get bigger than this, but this is a sampling of everything. What's the name of this platter here?
This one right here is gonna be our warm-up platter. So it's gonna come with a ½ pound of everything you see here. We just added turkey to the menu, so you can get turkey as well added to the platter.
Nice.
But you get your brisket, your pulled pork, turkey, chicken, pork ribs, and sausage, and then all the fixings and everything to go with it.
You have 2 side items. You got green beans and what looks like the most yellow, vibrant mac and cheese I've seen in my whole life. That looks amazing.
Yeah, it's all homemade fresh. We got bacon in those green beans there, some fresh tomatoes. There is a secret ingredient in the mac and cheese to get that color, so we can't let you guys know on that.
That's science
But it
right
is
there.
beauty.
It's just science. Super tender green beans, and like you said, it's nice and salty, but it's just comfort food. Just give me that.
Just sit back and
We're all
relax
done
with
now.
it.
I'm gonna go home. So you guys make everything from scratch, everything fresh, including right here. You guys have a lemonade that you're making here in house.
Crazy lemonade.
And this is
there.
like, I'm told this is the one.
Mommy's lemonade, actually.
That's Mommy's lemonade. Right next to it, you have your tea that you're brewing here in
Classic
house.
Texas sweet tea. Can't go wrong. Extra sweet.
All right, I'm gonna try this lemonade because, like I said, this is the one I've been told is like the sip to take.
Yes,
Here we
sir.
go. Ooh, and it has a distinct flavor to it that's not lemon. What is that?
So there is a hint of orange.
It's very different and super refreshing. That's really nice. This is the reason why you have to save room at the end here. It's for the desserts, and you guys got a lot of them. Let's start with this one.
So this is gonna be a pecan pie bread pudding.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, too much
Oh.
goodness. In the middle here we have our banana pudding. The monkey bread, it is cinnamon pulled apart bread, and this one's topped off with some ice cream.
And you guys are making the ice cream in house.
Yes sir, it is.
Soft serve. Dr. Pepper float. Big red float. You guys, Garcia's Barbecue here off Hebner Road. You guys got to come check them out. This is amazing.
Thank you,
Man,
yes, sir.
you know what? You guys are doing a fantastic job. The platter out here, the burger, the barbecue sandwich, the quesadilla, everything is hitting. Save room for the desserts. And I tell you what, you're going to get like a gallon of the green beans to go home, especially for the holidays.
Oh, yeah.
It's just so good, Alex. Thank you so much for having us. Here we go. I'm going to go for this pecan pie bread pudding. Cheers.
Coming up next on Texas Eats, we wrap up our tour through the Manger by checking out all the delicious food that they're serving up out of the kitchen. Texas Eats will be right back after the break.
Shiner's Lifelong beer is refreshing, flavorful, and only 99 calories. Made with the water from Shiner's famous artesian well, brewed by Texans for Texans, because this is how Texas does life. Learn more about Shiner on Texas Eats, Saturdays at 10 a.m. on KSAT 12.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Earlier in the show, we went on a haunted ghost tour through the historic Manger Hotel in downtown San Antonio.
Over many years, many people have died in this hotel, and they tend to want to do their little peacock strut around these balconies here, and we see them all the time.
Joining us now is Executive Chef Joe Garcia. Joe, thank you so much for having us in the restaurant.
Thank you.
And you brought out all the heavy hitters out here on the menu. And I want to start right here with right in front of us. You have the mango ice cream, and it is very popular.
Mango ice cream goes way, way back to where we had mango trees, and the chefs back then started making desserts from the mangoes.
So mango trees were here. You guys just were like, all the chefs that were here were like, let's start making something with them. And then the ice cream just kind of happened.
It
And that's
sells.
made fresh in-house.
In-house.
Wow.
Daily. Daily.
Wow. All right, cheers to you, chef. There we go. That is phenomenal. Delicious. I can tell why this is so popular. All right, what about the Reuben sandwich? This thing looks loaded up.
Okay, we use, of course, the rye bread. We use the fresh corned beef. Swiss cheese. We make our own Thousand Island dressing, served with the fries, of course, and the pickle spear. fish tacos are Southwest fish tacos, and we emphasize here on freshness. We use a fresh corn tortilla. We use a tilapia with blackened seasoning. Of course, we sear it. It goes right onto the tortilla. Then we have a special coleslaw that we make, and then it's topped with pico, and then with a chipotle sauce.
Burger over here. Now, this is a double of your original, but it is a barbecue bacon burger. What kind of meat are y'all using?
That's 100% Angus beef, American cheese, and then that's applewood bacon.
Now we're gonna go in the kitchen. You're gonna show us how to make one of these dishes from start to finish. What are you gonna make for us?
Sure, I'm gonna make you the ribeye.
All right, cheers again. Mango ice cream is where it's at. I'm gonna eat the whole thing. All right, let's go make a ribeye. This is good.
First thing you want to make sure is that your ribeye is at room temperature to get the correct temperature on the steak itself. And that is just to make sure that your cooking method is going to come out the way you want it. We're going to season it with some salt and pepper on both sides. Very good. Now you want to put some oil into the pan. That's extra virgin olive oil.
The fresh thyme, fresh rosemary.
Now you want to add a little bit of garlic.
There for just a couple minutes. Give it a flip. Oh, look at that beautiful crust on there right now. Chef, you ever seen any ghosts or paranormal stuff in the kitchen?
I have.
But you're still here. You're still working here.
I'm still here, yeah. I guess a friendly ghost.
We placed our medium well ribeye on a bed of mashed potatoes next to a carrot and pea puree. Add a lemon and mixed vegetables, then top it off with a chimichurri. Delish.
The Colonial Room here at the Menger Hotel is serving up some phenomenal bites, truly a hidden gem in the city. If you're looking for a great spot for lunch, a great spot for brunch on the weekends, this is where you need to stop. And I'm so excited to try this ribeye right here. That's the bite. We make a great team, Chef. That's delicious.
Don't go anywhere. Texas Eats will be right back after the break. San Antonio has been the heart of authentic Mexican flavor for generations. And at APCO Brand Meats, we're proud to continue that tradition. Our recipes, perfected over decades, bring the rich, bold taste of true chorizo to your table, made fresh right here in Texas. From our family to yours, every bite is packed with flavor, premium ingredients, and history. APCO Brand Meats, available at your local grocery store. Share how you use APCO chorizo at home by scanning the QR code on the screen.
Thank you for watching today's episode of Texas Eats. And to get more information and a map on all the restaurants that you've seen on today's show, just go to our website, TexasEatsTV.com. Don't forget to follow us on social media at Texas Eats TV. And don't forget to join us every Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning and 11 o'clock at night right here on KSAT 12, because this is how Texas eats.